How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube.com video. Appreciate you clicking on this one. And the challenge, the Epic Gamer Challenge for today is to play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but not get hit by anybody in a star. So just to clarify to start, unlike some of the other challenges we've done so far, that doesn't mean if I touch somebody in a star. A hit actually has to register from the star for it to count. So with that out of the way, we're on Wiggler today, which it's my first time playing Wiggler. I'm trying to diversify. Okay, ow. I'm trying to diversify. Okay, ow. Can't even finish. I'm trying to diversify the portfolio of characters that I play, especially here on YouTube, because usually when I stream on Twitch, shameless plug, I always go with, you know, the roster of favorites that include my Garfield me that I religiously use, as well as Yoshi, Diddy Kong, and maybe a few others in between, but those are the ones that I mainly rock with. Can't believe I got a trick there. Wow. But yeah, as long as we're able to stay in the front, we shouldn't have too much of an issue making this a longer video. I mean, the reason I wanted to make this in the first place is just because I feel like, especially in the last session that I played, I got hit by stars so much, it was kind of ridiculous. So hopefully, you know, I'm all starred out. No more stars are gonna come and kill me. Super Horns will, apparently. Thank you for throwing those forward, Matt. Alright, we'll take 4. But yeah, hopefully we can just, you know, make this a longer one. I think our record for longest video, as of right now, is the banana video. So, that one, as of recording, hasn't even released yet. So, that'll be a fun one. Good old N64 Rainbow Road. It's hard to believe that this is the track that's the cover boy from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I mean, sure, it's like magical and wonderful, but it isn't even an original track. That's astounding to me. As well as, like, as when you play this track, it's kind of underwhelming. Like, the fireworks, the train are cool, but, like, other than that, it's just kind of like a long stretch of nothing. Like, I'm sorry, I know there's some diehards for this track, but I am not one of them. I am one of the people who, this track got old very quick for me. I don't know, it's just, you gotta play it to realize what I'm talking about. Okay, ouch. Wow, Miranda. Doesn't she know I'm doing a challenge? Doesn't Miranda know that I actually need to stay in the front? And, like, maybe win? I think that would help. Winning would definitely help. Okay, now we're starting to hit the danger zone. Okay, can I pull an item, please? Uh-oh, this room might be lagging a little bit. Wow, man. Appreciate that. Also, I never noticed this before, but I love the little, like, anger smoke that comes out of Wiggler's head. Ooh, 2 triples. I know it's because of item lag, but I've never seen that happen before. Usually it's always 2 singles for me. Yeah, just triples. Well, I mean, you know what? Mushrooms or not, we still didn't get hit by a star. Race number 3. We did get DC'd from the original room. You know, obviously with the item lag and all that stuff, that's always imminent. But it doesn't matter though, because we're still in a 12-player room. Still, everybody here has decently high VR. So, that's not good. So, nothing really changed about the 2 rooms. It's just the names and maybe a little. This room has a bit higher VR. But we're up for the challenge. Uh-oh, somebody in a star behind me. Going to avoid them at 100% all costs. I'm not gonna, like, you know, wait 30 seconds before the race starts, but we're gonna do our best. So far, so good. I mean, it's a lot easier when you're up front. Like, there have been moments, like, only 2.5 races in where I, like, forget that I'm even doing this challenge just because I'm so far up front. I mean, we're in 4th, not ridiculously far. Like, we're definitely nowhere close to front running here, but it just feels good that nobody here is gonna just randomly pop a star at the next time we set. Not to say that isn't impossible, though. I've definitely pulled a few times 2nd, 3rd, 4th place stars. So if you don't know about this game, items are placement based, like they are in every Mario Kart, but they're also distance based. So let's say 1st place is super far ahead. Well, 2nd and 3rd place might be able to pull like stars and golden mushrooms. But if 1st place is really close, then 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place might be able to pull just like single mushrooms like we are right now. Uh-oh. Sunny. Sunny. Leave me alone. Thank you. They're pretty far back, but we always got to be aware. Okay, these are not the items I'm looking for right now. Luckily, there's another set, so I'm gonna speed on past. No trick right there? Really? Had to avoid that banana. Alright, well, it's gonna take a catastrophe for us to get hit by a star during this race, and it might happen. Uh-oh. Yoshi? Okay, we're good. They dodged, but they were still too far behind, so we'll definitely take that 3rd place on our 3rd race. DS Mario Circuit. This is actually one of the better options for me because there's a lot of off-road shortcuts, and people in stars are going to want to take the off-road cuts, I'd assume. Otherwise, you know, maybe some little Timmies might not, but you know, this is a pretty high VR room, and most of the people in this room know, hey, when you're in a star, you should take shortcuts. And so usually I shouldn't be in the way of those shortcuts. So hopefully that'll work out in our favor. But I also do want to win a race. That is like the secondary goal to every video. Is just to still do well within the rooms. And I think we've done well so far. You know, haven't gotten the ultimate goal of winning 1st place, but hopefully we'll have many more opportunities to do so. I mean, if this is anything like the banana video, which, good lord, I can't believe that took that long. And I was lucky too, because I believe this video should be going out after the banana video. If you haven't watched the banana video, I won't try and spoil anything right here, but I almost kept recording because I didn't notice what I had hit. I thought I got hit by a boomerang in the end, but I went back and looked at the footage just to make sure. And sure enough, it was a cheeky banana. So, okay, chill out with the red one. We can relax. We can chill. Okay, there's a few people in stars really close. Going wide. Don't even want to mess with it. This is a bagging track, so this little section right here is definitely going to be scary. Get rid of that banana. Okay. Hang on. We can work with this. This is workable. Never mind. Had to get out of there. Okay. What is going on? How many reds are there? Genuinely, I've gotten hit by 4 or 5 in this race alone. Okay. There's a bullet. No star. Well, I mean, we didn't do well in this race, but good news is our main goal is still on target. Did not get hit by a star. TikTok Clock is definitely one of those tracks that does not work in my favor. Not really too many off-road shortcuts. If you have a star, you're kind of just using it to avoid the shock. So let's just try and stay in front, as always. We should be good to go. So first box is a red shell. Yeah, it's almost like we haven't seen enough of those today. Oh, right on cue. Uh-oh. I'm beginning to loathe the single mushroom just because I pull it way too much. I pull it so often that like I can't defend myself, especially on a track like this where it's kind of just a speed boost and like doesn't enable me to take any shortcuts. All right, no trick, whatever. Get away from me. They're just kind of annoying to get, especially with this game being so heavy with projectiles and stuff like that. Alright, it was worth it for the double. Ooh, those are actually some crazy items. Nothing insane, but really good for what we're looking for. I guess we'll just hold. I mean, shot could definitely happen. Once a blue shell shows up, maybe I can hit him with this red. We'll figure something out. I'm just content with where we're at. And there's that shot. I love that little puff of smoke that comes out of Wiggler's head. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever actually seen somebody play Wiggler. Like, I've seen people play Wiggler online, but I've actually never, like, seen direct gameplay of him. He's kind of large, though, and he's kind of schmoving. Like, when I turn with him, he'll just, like, his whole body moves. His whole body wiggles, if you will. Alright. They fall off? Oh, I thought they did. I was so hopeful for a second. But, you know what? I'm okay with being hopeful for a second and then taking that second. Oh, he's so good at transitions, guys. You should like and subscribe and join his membership if he has them yet. And donate all your money to him on Twitch. That'd be great. Oh, man. Hyrule Circuits. I believe this is technically the second time we're playing this track on this channel. I very well could be wrong. There were a lot of tracks in the banana video. But in the yellow video, we literally didn't play a single race because the object of the whole video was to not touch yellow. And look at the ground. That's definitely a shade of yellow if I had to give it to it. But luckily, that's not what we have to worry about. We have to worry about stars, which have been honestly pretty painless so far. It's like we had 2 little scares. One on DS Mario Circuit, and then another one I can't even remember. Like, they're so insignificant that I can't even... Okay. Well, that's annoying. But yeah, they've been so inconsistent that I can't even remember them. So, low-key, just to start, it's just been a normal session, which I am okay with. You know, after having a bunch of these challenges and, like, trying to remember, wait, what am I trying to avoid? It's nice to just race for a little bit. Go right ahead. Ah, sunny. Wait, okay. Still don't know how to do the Streamless shortcut, though. On this little patch right there. I always have to use the mushroom. I don't know. I've heard it's pretty difficult, and I just never had the drive to learn it. Like, some shortcuts I've taken the time to learn, like gap jump. But others, it'll just be like, eh. Do I really need to learn it? Do I really need to? And besides, at the time of this recording, Mario Kart World is coming out in 6 days, which is crazy to think about. But this video won't be out until a little while after that. I was thinking, you know, I should record some Mario Kart 8 content, just because I do stream Mario Kart. That's the main way I produce content for this game. But I do really want to stream a lot of Mario Kart World. But a lot of the people in my chat aren't going to be able to play it. So I figured, why not just take the time, record some of these videos, release them throughout the summer, so that I'm not just abandoning my Mario Kart 8 audience. So, shout out to those people who still only got your Switch 1. You know what? The Switch 2, it'll become more accessible. I promise. That's just kind of how it works. Good old DK Mountain. The mountain that the ape owns. The ape has a lot of real estate in Mario Kart. He owns a little ski resort. He owns 2 of them, actually. He owns the mountain. He owns a jungle. I wonder how much Donkey Kong's net worth is. I think I've looked this up earlier, and like nothing came up. It was mostly just like oh, the original Donkey Kong sold for yada 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 on the, you know, the arcade. I'm like, I didn't ask that. I want to know how stacked the ape is. Like, you gotta think all those bananas are worth a lot, right? Like, you can't have that many bananas and just not have an insane network. But I digress. Mushroom into the set here. Great, thanks. We're still gonna go for it. Huh! Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're good at that. I actually can't believe I made it, I'll be real. I had no expectation we were gonna make that. I was throwing for content 100%. You know me, always throwing for content. Big content guy over here. But apparently it didn't work. Apparently we're actually stuck in a decent spot. Not the best spot, but I mean, everybody's right in front of me, so one well-timed blue shell could put me in first right now. Do not hit me. I need to remember to throw my shells backwards so that smart bounce doesn't come into effect. I really hope they got rid of smart bounce in Mario Kart World. Good lord. Smart bounce is actually just awful. Awful inclusion. Never bring it back. Just like the piranha plant. Piranha plant is a terrible item. I hope they never bring it back. I know they aren't bringing it back in World. Unfortunately, they are bringing back the fire flower. I just hope they nerf it heavily. Okay, a lot of stuff going on up here. Just trying to lurking back. You know, maybe they all just hit each other. I'm able to walk away scot-free with a victory. Oh, it actually didn't hit. Oh, it was lag. I thought that would have been great. Smart bounce would have actually been helpful. Oh, that was not helpful. Thought I could hit you. Gotta be a little worried about people in stars right here. Okay, I think he dodged somebody in a star, but I think they're pretty far back. Alright, that's another race down. No stars to be seen whatsoever. This is another one of those really nice tracks where people in stars are going to be taking shortcuts all the time. So, I mean, not that I've even had to worry about them to start. We're kind of doing as well as we need to in this lobby. But all it takes is a little shenanigan. You know, all it takes is us English. All it takes is for me to be in the back just for a little bit. And that's it. That's the video. But we're getting a good session in here right now. The raw footage is at 28 minutes right now, which is nice. Good stuff. I think the raw footage for the banana video, I can't remember how long it was. It took up a ton of space on my computer though. Alright. Let all these people go around. Take the glider. Got the warning, but I didn't see anybody. Oh my gosh. Yes, the banana saved me. Shout out that one specific banana. You're a hero. Oh, now we got a star. That actually helps. Obviously, that doesn't count. I actually need to get hit by a star. But maybe I can dodge right here. Little dodge action. Dodge Durango. Dodge Charger. Dodge Dart. No. Oh, come on. Are you kidding? That's just unfortunate. Now, like, I pulled that star pretty high up, too, so I'm realizing nobody is safe here. Nobody is safe from pulling a star and just being a little rambunctious. Did that seriously just land under me? There's no way. What are the actual odds? Okay, at least I got a box there. Not the box that not the item that I'm looking for. That's also not the item I'm looking for, but you know what? We're safe right now, so that's all that really matters. Get away from me. Oh, not realize how close that person was. And that was on lap 4, so that doesn't count. Everything only counts if I have control of the cart, so I did get hit by a star right there, but not really. Good old Cooper Cape. This is a track of all time. I know this is very divisive, because I know a lot of people like this rendition of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Koopa Cape, but I know a lot of people also really don't like it. I'm definitely on the side of I like it. I mean, any Koopa Cape is good Koopa Cape for me. You know, I like the Wii version, I like this version. I'd lean towards saying the Wii version is better. I think a lot of people are in that boat with me. But, I don't know, these are both still good. Is that red shell gonna hit him or not? Or is it just gonna make out with that green in the bag? Apparently not. Apparently it's just gonna disintegrate. Now, one thing to note about the Star Challenge is that defensive items like shells don't really help me that much. The only items that I can use to defend the star are the boo, another star, and a bullet. Other than that, like, I might as well just be pulling single mushrooms the whole time. Like, it's just, I just have to maneuver out of the way, and that's really the only way I can avoid these. I almost hit myself with my own fireball right there. That would have been really embarrassing. Oh, that blue shell. Uh-oh. Wait, hit them. Hit them. Not me. It hit me. Not really, but still. I got hit by something. It didn't work out well. I can't really complain, though. I'm still in second, you know. With a coin, I guess not. We got a fire flower, which is an item I hate. Just because it's literally no skill, all spam. If there were people in front of me, that would have hit like 3 people. All I did was press a button. It's crazy. But from the looks of it, it looks like they nerfed it in Worlds, so I will be 100% okay with that. Alright, big items here. Here we go. We'll take those. I don't think we're getting first. Snipe? No. This will hit. Alright, we'll take our second. Sunshine Airport. What else is there to say about this track? It's just absolute 9 out of 10. Great track. One of the best base game tracks. I feel like this track is absolutely no haters. But I could be wrong. I'll probably get somebody in the comments saying, I actually hate this track. This track sucks. You know what? If you don't like this track, tell me why. I'd actually love to hear those comments. Because, yeah, in an earlier video I did, you know, I'm not getting too many comments right now, but so I appreciate the ones that I do get. Somebody commented, you know, that I was talking about how I don't think anybody really considers like 200cc to be the main mode of Mario Kart 8, and he was like, well, I actually do, and he actually gave me a few good reasons. He's like, brake drifting, once you learn it, it's a lot of fun. I was like, okay, you know what, I'll give that one to you. I don't necessarily agree myself, but he brought up a few good points. So I'd love to hear more of that. And I also do get a lot of those comments while streaming. Like, I thought Ninja Hideaway was a universally beloved track. I remember when Ninja Hideaway first came out, everybody was all over. Okay. I did not think that red was as close as it was. Everybody was all over Ninja Hideaway. That green shell. Let me speak. Everybody loved Ninja Hideaway, but like now I think to some people it's lost a little bit of its charm, which is kind of surprising. I still love Ninja Hideaway. Ninja Hideaway has to be a top 10 track in the game. Can't get these red shells out in time. Ouch. I'm getting killed over here. That guy just fall off? I think he did. Whoops. I was definitely pretty close to falling off too, but close does not mean I did, and that's the difference between second and third right now. Great, thanks. Yeah. Who cares if I have defensive items, right? Those are pretty lame. Alright. Once again, nobody even close in a star. Maybe this was, you know, okay. Well, I lost second place. But maybe the star challenge is going to be easier than I thought. Maybe we'll be here for 2 hours. Who knows? I mean, obviously you can look at the timestamp, but it's pretty crazy. Speaking of tracks that have like a general consensus agreement, I feel like everybody does not like this track. But guess what? I'm going against it. I'm going to defend Toad Circuit. Toad Circuit is not, I'm not going to call it a good track. I feel like everybody gives it like the atrocious tag. Everybody likes to point out the grass, and the grass is pretty ugly, don't get me wrong. Green shells are actually pretty ugly too, but that's beside the point. I feel like visuals in this game are a bit overblown as like something that matters. I honestly care more about the drivability of a track, and this track is fun to drive. I like this big winding turn here. I like the shortcuts at the end. You have like 2 really good shortcuts. It's kind of difficult to take both because you like need to get lucky with items, and you'd be missing this item set. Nice little, you know, Luigi Circuit-esque shortcut right there. Okay, I was gonna say if one of those didn't land, I'd be pissed. All right, you and a star, you can stay away. I don't know who this Woshi is up front, but they're kind of killing it right now. Okay, watch the screen. Thank you. Oh my gosh, stop. Leave me alone. Okay, we're good. We'll take our second place. I don't know who keeps getting first, but they are killing it right now. Rock Mountain is another one of those tracks that, you know, has huge shortcut potential. Once again, I feel like it's almost redundant to keep mentioning that just because, like, we haven't even gotten close. Like, it's literally just been me getting spots, you know, normally within the top 5. I think we got a bottom spot early on. Other than that, though, it's just been, you know, staying ahead of the pack. Which is, you know, starting in first, or like within those first few of them, helps. Whoa, that was weird. Weird camera angle. But yeah, starting a little further up helps. Just, you know, getting ahead and staying ahead is what matters in this game. I'm gonna stay away from Mr. Blanks right here. Yeah, we got Mr. and Mrs. Blanks in the room. They've actually stopped by my stream before. They're actually super chill. I'm pretty sure they play Mario Kart like every night, so that's exactly how I want to be with my wife one day. Maybe not like as soon as we get married, but like once we're elderly, we'll break out the dusty Nintendo Switch we haven't touched in 60 years. You know, Nintendo servers will still be online. Or if not, you know, CTGP or like a WeamFi alternative will be available. Shout out to the modding community. And we'll just play that until we croak. What an ending. What a storybook ending. You know what? I'll probably just get pissed. You know, I'll probably just get comboed. And then I'll have a heart attack. That's how I want to go out. I want to get comboed in Mario Kart. I get so pissed at the game. I have a heart attack and die. I should say unalive. YouTube doesn't like that. Sorry, I gotta remember I'm not streaming, I'm on YouTube. Oh. Throw that up. Maybe give me a mushroom? No. I got greedy. Oh no! Alright, well that blue shell didn't really do much because he already passed the line. But once again, we'll take second. I gotta beat this guy. I actually gotta get it first. Have we gotten first in the 45 minutes we've done this? I don't think we have. This track, especially in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I actually think is so underrated. I used to not like this track. I used to just not like, you know, snow and desert tracks in general. But the longer I've marinated in playing this game, the more I've come to appreciate GCN Sherbetland. This is Sherbetland, right? Right? Not Snowland? Yeah, yeah. Literally gassing up this track and I don't even know what it's called. I'm so washed. But yeah, it's like I like the shortcuts you can take on this track. Some of the snow shortcuts are great. As well as like these little sections down here. These are new if I'm not mistaken. I haven't played too much Double Dash, but pretty sure underwater was not a thing until Mario Kart 7. Get rid of that. Wow, rude. What if people just didn't hit each other with items in this game? I think that'd make it so much better. Just no items, just like go for a joyride. And then we just rotate who wins. You know, just an even share. I think that would go smoothly. I think everybody would enjoy that. Uh-oh. 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 It scared me. They ran me over, but they weren't in the star anymore, so it didn't matter. Oh my gosh, that green shell. A lot of shells been thrown around in this room. This room is definitely more offense, less defense, for sure. But I want to use these mushrooms, but I definitely don't want to go ahead of Mrs. Blanks for obvious reasons. They can throw all those at first place. And then I can take those cool shortcuts I was talking about. Like this. This one. Get hit by the red, and then do that. Uh-oh. Okay, I only think one person dodged. Wait, I'm in first. Hang on. Well, I don't think we will be for long. Yeah, no. Dang. No, I thought we might get second, not fourth. Holy cow. That was an underwhelming ending. But I mean, we still haven't gotten hit by a star. The star has not shown up yet. The star is absent. What are we doing, buddy? What's happening? You know, I'm really glad this track is not coming back. This track is sad. I get they tried, you know, and it's a valid attempt. Aesthetically, it's kind of cool, I guess. But Bone Dry Dunes sucks to drive. On 150cc, even. I can't, like, I've played this on 200cc, and it's borderline unplayable. Like, this section right here, I'm just bumping into crap all the time here. I don't know, it just didn't itch that scratch. Or did not scratch that itch. I mean, they kind of work the same way, right? Alright, appreciate getting my item stolen. Not like I wanted to do a shortcut or anything like that. Okay. Said somebody was in a star pretty close to me. Alright. Gonna give you your distance. You can wave your red shell around at somebody else. Somehow made that work. Are you gonna throw that backwards or forwards? You suck. I'm glad it didn't hit me. But red shells are meant to be thrown forward, man. It just hurts my feelings. Ow. How did we avoid all of that? Oh, oh, oh! Saw 2 people in stars and I just started panicking. We're good. I mean, the only part we really need to worry about people taking shortcuts is that end shortcut right there. It's... Uh-oh. Wait, one first. Hang on. Roll that back, roll that back. Get that out of here. Okay. 2 defensive items. That's so clutch. Do I take the shortcut? They do, but it's not enough. Finally, we got our first place. Only 53 minutes into me recording, and however many minutes into the video that you, the viewer, are. Finally got it. Took way too long, man. Oh my gosh. And we're back on Music Park. That is our first repeat of today, if I'm not mistaken. You know what? It's not a bad repeat. I like this track. I like the music instruments in the background. I saw Nintendo recently put out an update for Mario Kart 8. I was so confused. And it was just... Okay, that was dumb. It was an update for how the musical instruments work in time trials here, just on this specific track. And apparently if you kept pausing and unpausing, everything would desync. And then, like, your time trial ghost just wouldn't work as it was supposed to. Just get confused and drive in places it wasn't supposed to drive. So I found that pretty interesting. You know, I don't think anybody really took advantage of it. I think somebody at Nintendo was just like, hey, somebody posted this on Twitter. We should probably fix that. Which, to their credit, they did. I mean, apparently in that update they nerfed stars. Because like I said at the beginning of the video, this last session, I kept getting absolutely nuked by stars. And now it's just not happening. The star economy has plummeted. The tariffs on Mushroom Kingdom have not been going over well. Glad I got that trick there. Defense wins championships. Let's go. Alright, well, first, second, and third are super far ahead compared to the pack. 4th place literally just crossed the finish line. Oh, that would have been so sick. That literally hit him. Oh, that shock, though. I could have clip farmed that, man. I could have posted that and gotten trillion billion views. But it's okay, I have you watching. You're enough. Nice. Maybe we get our next first place here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. That says otherwise. That says otherwise. Go, 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 go! Alright, we're good. First place. Now we're starting to win some of these. Now we're starting to grab some dubs. We're okay with this. I'm not complaining. Cloud Top Cruise is another one of these tracks. I'm like, eh. It's alright. Definitely not my favorite. Probably, definitely within the bottom half of tracks. If I had to split them into 48 each. I don't know, it just doesn't hit the spot like it hits for some people. But, I mean, if we can get a first place and not get hit by a star, you know, like some of these other tracks, maybe it does hit the spot. But we gotta get there first. Yeah, the lack of stars have just been, honestly, confusing to a point. Like, I feel like there'd be so much more. But I'm just staying in the front. I mean, maybe I switch off to a better room if this gets, like, ridiculous lengths. Kind of already has, but I'm just too good. I'm too good at the video game, he says as he runs into a wall. Just trying to get that super horn. Can't stop getting defensive items, though. That's good. First place, you have a 70% chance of getting a coin, but you'll never get the coin twice. So let's say I get a double item box, 70% chance of a coin. But, oh, that's annoying. We're so far ahead though, it doesn't even matter. Not ridiculous, not as far as ahead as we were, but like after a shock and a blue shell, we still have that lead. That's kind of, I don't know what happened to those people back there, but oh, bad time to lay that bomb back. Uh-oh, a lot of people dodged. A lot of people dodged. A lot of people dodged. I think we're okay for now. Gotta be careful though. That green shell could have been nasty. It might be nasty. Nope, okay, it didn't hit us. Not the greatest items. But you know what? Maybe third? Oh no, we still got fourth. That's okay though. Won't complain about that. I was definitely scared after that shock happened. I looked at the minimap. There were a ton of people in stars, but I landed right next to the ramp. So that red shell actually might have just saved the video. Good stuff. Ooh, spooky, scary, twisted mansion. Ooh. This is TS3G's mansion wannabe. I don't know why they just didn't call this one Luigi's Mansion as well. Maybe you know, there could have been a path where they make Luigi's Mansion a recurring track in Mario Kart. Maybe that even helped, you know, Luigi's Mansion boost sales. I know the original Luigi's Mansion, or I should say Luigi's Mansion 3, that honestly didn't even sell that well, which is surprising. I mean, for how vibrant of a game that is. Like, I played through a little bit of it. I didn't finish it. But it's still pretty cool. I don't know. Maybe if Nintendo were to, like, price it at, like, 50, which they never won't. They never will. But it's the only solution I could possibly give. Okay, I thought you were definitely going for that double, but you know what? We take what we can get. Okay, well, the Boo can take what he can get, I guess. Uh-oh. I definitely need a super horn. We're not gonna get it. That's rough. Not a single shroom game? Come on, you couldn't have just handed me one? You couldn't have handed me one right there? I hate this game. I hate the Boo. No, why at me? Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, these are good pulls. This is what we need. Oh, this might be bad. Okay, we still got second. I got worried because there was a toad and a star nearby, and there was also another red shell coming at me. I didn't even know what to focus on. But you know what? We can just focus on having this victory. Brr. How cold it is in GBA Snowland. You know, I'm surprised for this track being around for so long that the snow hasn't melted. And apparently, I'm also surprised that, you know, for playing this game for how many years, I still can't manage to pull an item box. You know, we'll fix that right now. Okay, I didn't even see what I got. I was just trying to press the button so I could get the item quicker, but apparently it was a mushroom. And now we got 3 straight mushrooms, plus the green shell. Oh my gosh, how did that not blow up? Can't believe I avoided that. I'm not complaining. I just can't believe it happened. Well, this is a track with a lot of shortcuts, once again, so people will be using stars in those areas. Can people use the star to do the big shortcut, or is that a mushroom-only thing? I feel like that'd be a mushroom-only type thing on 150. Maybe on 200cc you could take that huge cut with a star, but, I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somebody... Oh! Okay, that bomb hit me. I wasn't avoiding that. Oh, getting a star warning. Looking at the minimap, I think they're pretty far behind. I think we're okay. What I'm starting to worry about is when shocks happen. Because I feel like when shocks happen, the people that dodge are going to still be in stars. I'm going to have nothing. I'm going to be slow, so it's going to be harder to move. And they might be able to hit me. But, like I said before, in order for this to actually count, the star hit actually has to register. So I might still have some invincibility frames from the shock. But, you never know. I mean, we haven't even been hit by a star when there aren't invincibility frames. So, or should I say when there is invincibility frames. We haven't been hit by a star. So, who knows? Nice. I totally messed up that startup boost. Well... You know what? We'll do it for plot relevance. We'll start closer to the back. Maybe somebody pulls a star immediately and I can be put out of my misery. I mean, not to say that like I want it to happen. I was planning on recording a few other things tonight, but that is definitely in jeopardy with how long this video has gone. Ooh, that's a good pull. I will say though, this is an overwhelming success for this challenge in my book, but the video will only end when I get hit by a star, and you can see the fine beach next to the name of the channel. I don't know how I feel about my outro. Like, I like it, but I don't love it. Oh. Okay, at least it hit me not in the off-road. Like, it's definitely a placeholder right now. I mean, maybe it's a permanent thing. Maybe. Oh, you have a star. That got scary. Oh, okay. Well, now we're closer in the back, so people are going to be pulling stars. Hopefully I can pull dodges. There's one. As soon as I get a star warning, I'm using it. Right there. Uh-oh. Alright, Alex, stay away. I'm mushrooming up so you can't even hit me. No. No. Oh, you got close. Okay, this is actually getting scary now. No. Give me an item. Give me an item. I'm all the way over here. How is that not out of bounds? That's crazy. Alright, gotta stay out of the way of Dave. No, I didn't stay out of the way of Dave, but it kind of all worked out. Alright, give me another dodge here. Uh-oh. Okay, still got the single. It's not a dodge. So, definitely still can get hit by a star if I am oh so unlucky. Oh my gosh. Anybody dodge? Oh, Dave. No. There's still another one. There's still another one. There's still another one. Oh my gosh, that was stressful. I can't believe we made it through that. I think there were more close calls in that race than we've had in all the other races combined. Alright, here we go. Coconut Mall. The most orange version of Coconut Mall. The most likely to be found in Arizona version of Coconut Mall. That's the way I could describe it. I feel like this is the Coconut Mall you'd find in Arizona. Like the one in Wii you'd find in like New Jersey. I will say, like, on those little turns right there, I do like the, like, brick patterned Mario stuff. Like the question block and the pipe. That's a fun little addition. I feel like nobody's ever talked about that. That thing is sick! Where'd that banana go? I thought I totally hit it right there. Well, can't be too mad, right? Well, we have a really good item right here. I'm actually just gonna... Okay, that kind of worked. Not really. So let me live in denial. Let me live in denial that my bad plays actually kind of worked. I feel like I say that a lot. You know what? That kind of worked. Well, it kind of didn't. Alright, we're kind of back here. Back in the area I should be worrying about. What even hit me, man? Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna use this now. Because nobody else is really in a dodge. Except for the person in a star behind me. That's awesome. Get away from me. Darn it, no dodge. But we still get to take this shortcut. We got really good items up in third. Fortunately, Are you joking? 2 times in one recording, we have a red shell go under us. Genuinely, we haven't gotten hit by a star yet, but we've had a red shell hit us mid-air under me while I'm holding triple defense twice. This is such a funny game. This game is funny like that. I'm going to stay away from you. We'll take 4. I think this is repeat number 2. Rock Mountain. Once again, can't complain. It's a pretty alright track. Not as good as Music Park. I feel like Music Park definitely clears, but you know what? The nice thing about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, there's definitely more good tracks than there are bad tracks. I want to say a good 80% of this game is good tracks. Like, good or better. We'll probably go like B tier or better. Everything else is either mid or bad, like the one I shall not name, but one that looks like it was made in Blender in 2016. It makes you want to gouge your eyes out every time you see it because everything is so bright. What's nice is I don't think we've played that track anytime since we started making videos. That's a good thing. That is 100% a good thing. How did that not eat me? I guess the Piranha Plant is that non-functional of an item. So glad it's leaving, man. It is time to go. As one man so thoughtfully put it. Goodbye. I don't know how you can drive directly behind somebody like that. It's so rough. I had to learn that lesson so many times the hard way. So I was like, hey, maybe if somebody has a shell or a defensive item and they're going into a set, they're probably going to chain it. So you could move out of the way. For the longest time, I was like, oh, I'm so unlucky. I keep getting backtrailed. Well, then I woke up. So tip for the kiddies, or for the new gens out there, stay away from people with defensive items, because defense is good offense. Kind of conjured up a little bit of a lead here. Uh-oh, that blue shell does not look nice, and we don't get what we need. Almost hit that banana too. Would have had the iframes, but that would have just been demoralizing still. I didn't have that item for maybe 2 seconds, and it got stolen from me. The boo is the item of all time. So is the blooper. Because it didn't affect us whatsoever. That is the first place. Good to see that we came back from just getting a ton of like 2nd, 3rd, and 4ths, and now we're actually starting to get a few firsts. I still think the worst placement we've gotten today is 8th, which is very surprising. Rainbow Road. You know what? I'm kind of surprised it's not a Mario Kart World. I feel like this track just like automatically has to be ported to every game now. Just because of how quote unquote iconic it is. First ever Rainbow Road. For the first attempt, honestly, this really isn't that bad. You could have done a lot worse with Rainbow Road. Especially on the SNES, it kind of baffles me with how Super Mario Kart worked that they didn't make multiple Rainbow Roads. Like, they made multiple Mario circuits, multiple Bowser's castles. Could have made 2 or 3 Rainbow Roads. But maybe they thought this track was just super special. Which is fair. I mean, this track is in every game. It is pretty special. I don't know. I feel like especially with the limitations they had with programming back then, they would have just bitten the bullet. Made a few more. Oh! No trick. Just not gonna get a trick there. That's fine. Yeah, who needs it? Oh! Just got knocked off. Who's in a star? Okay, I'm gonna use it. I scoot on past ya. Alright, I hit something with my back trail. Clearly it wasn't this guy. Just stay away from you, because you might throw that back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It might be over for you, champ. That might be it. I mean, it was over anyway, because of that blue shell. But, feels good. Back-to-back firsts? Kind of cooking this room right now. And like, this isn't a low VR room per se. Like, there's some lower VR players, but like, once this race ends, let's take a look. Oh wait, this is lower. Well, it wasn't lower earlier. Alright, I'll switch rooms. We'll get some equal competition. So I think the game might have pulled a little silly over here. I think I rejoined the exact same room. I literally left, and it just sent me straight back into the same room. Yep, it's the exact same room. I don't know why it did that. I don't think it's ever done that for me before. But, you know what? Maybe this is the game telling me that I'll get hit by a star in this one. Maybe these guys are equal competition. Who knows? Oh, that was close. Flashbang. I know some people will throw on longer YouTube videos before they go to sleep. So maybe this is one of them. Maybe they fell asleep already. If that woke you up, good morning. That was definitely a flashbang me, for sure. You know, I could see some of the longer videos being sleep videos. You know, usually I just throw something long on, and then I fall asleep. Usually I'll throw on, like, maybe some true crime every once in a while. Not all the time. What did I watch going to bed last night? I watched some Family Guy episodes, believe it or not. I know some of you just rolled your eyes, but it was old Family Guy. It wasn't new Family Guy. Family Guy Season 4 I've been going through on a very legal website where I can watch it for free. But it was good. Being in first place is also good, which is where we are eternally stuck in right now. Which isn't the end of the world. It's not great for content, though. I guess this is just kind of just a regular session with the exception of London Loop. This has just been a good hour and something session so far. So, alright, I'll switch rooms and then I'll make sure we get a different room. Alright, so instead of a regional, I actually switched over into a worldwide. So we got some overseas karters with us today. You know, figuring this might spice some things up. I genuinely thought everybody in that room had relatively high VR, but I guess all the high VR people left. I guess that's why I started winning. You know, usually when I start winning that much, I have to check. And sure enough. But, you know, I want to keep things fair in these videos. I don't want to just bash on lower VR players. That's not fun. I mean, it might be fun for some people, might help out the ego a little bit, but for me, that just seems dumb. But I mean, right now we're in first, so maybe, you know, maybe I am just cooking today. Maybe today I just have turned into Prime LeBron and all the stars are just afraid of me. That very well could be the case. I think that guy just fell off. Great, only the single. Still got a bomb out of it though. That helps. Already got a little bit of a lead here. Pretty solid. Few people in stars already, but all it takes is a good combo, or me just being an idiot and driving in the off-road. And it's over. Uh-oh. Alright, there's that. Uh-oh. Feels close. And they were kind of close. This warning is going on for really long. Do they have two? Stay ahead. Stay ahead. You can hit my back trail if you want. It'd be really cool. They'll hit that, right? I think a birdo hit that. Not the daisy right behind me. They might have a mushroom. They might pull ahead here. Are you kidding me? Wow, man. What a snipe. I actually shouldn't say snipe. That very well could have been a smart bounce. Whatever it was. Ugh! We've played a lot of Rainbow Road in this session, haven't we? Like, not a ton. I think the only ones we're missing now are... I don't think we played Mario Kart 8 Rainbow Road. I don't think we played Mario Kart Wii Rainbow Road, so we're over halfway there. Maybe this will double as... video does not end until I play every Rainbow Road. Maybe I'll literally just dub if I get hit by a star. Oh my gosh, get away from me. Get away from me, get away from me, get away from me. Okay, we're good. Didn't expect a star to be pulled that early, but anything can happen in this game. Alright, for not hitting me, I will hit you back. Ah, that's fun. The falling off. Okay, there's my own star. I'm actually going to use this relatively soon because the guy next to me has one. So whenever he uses his, I'm using mine. Because it only counts if the hit registers. You might just be waiting for the shock. Okay, there it is. Throw this up. Nice. Oh, use that perfectly. Person behind me had a crazy 8. I think they used their star a little later than me, so I still gotta stay away. Oh, I thought I got that glider. Get away from me. Get away from me. Oh my gosh, there's 2! Alright, we're good. Ooh, that's scary. It's honestly kind of surprising to me that we haven't played this track yet. For how popular it is. We got Music Park, Rock Mountain, and Coconut Mall twice before we got this one once. I mean, we couldn't vote for it a ton, so I guess that makes sense. But now we're here. Let's throw that up. Maybe that lands? Oh, close. Okay, I gotta be a little wary of that boomerang. I'm, like, throughout the session, I've just been hyper paying attention to that mini-map, just because it shows me where people have stars. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I didn't get caught. So I can just look at the mini-map, see who has a star, and know who to stay away from. Because the warnings in this game Like the little warnings you get at the bottom of your screen. They aren't always perfect. Like, and sometimes they'll show up really, really late. And then, like, even a few times during this session, it'll give me the star warning. I'm like, that person is so far behind. Like, it would take a miracle for them to actually hit me. How? Genuinely how? I am taking a shortcut, game. Blue shells don't take shortcuts. It's not a thing they're specifically known for. Okay, I'm going wide. I don't even want to mess with this guy's green. Okay. Alright, give me good pulls here. Could have been better. Not complaining, though. Bet I could pass this person. Okay, never mind. Oh my gosh, so many people in stars. No, 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 no. I think we're okay. Oh my gosh, we got 7th, which sucks, but that was the exact recipe we would have needed to get hit by a star right there. But we did it. So I was referring earlier to the track that shall not be named because it looks like it was made in Blender in 2016 and it's my least favorite track. It may or may not be this one. I don't even want to say its name. I genuinely loathe this track. This track is so bad that I'd rather home XA than actually play it. But we are doing a challenge. I have to do this for the people. But if there's any track for me to lose on, this would be it. This would be the one where, you know, stuff hits the fan. I'm gonna go left here. Okay, need to stay away from those nanners. Good stuff. Like, the way that you can phase through the railings, why did they think that was okay? Why did they say, yes, this is good design? That's actually awful design. I remember doing that for the first time. I'm like, wait, did my game just glitch? And it's like, nope. That's intended for some reason. But, I mean, we're chilling out in first, though. Voice cracks and all. Throwing that back. Oh, that hit somebody. Just want people to get away from me. This Daisy and I are neck and neck, though. Oh, they tried. They tried sniping me. Uh-oh. That might work. Won't lie, that might actually hit. That might send me into the abyss. Yup! Yup! This is what happens on this track. This is the BS that happens on this track. Because, you know, I just get hit once, and then I get hit again, and it just doesn't stop. It will never stop. Because this track is an abomination. Watch it happen right here. Mount Wario is also another one of these tracks that I'm gonna miss as soon as Mario Kart World comes out. Obviously, it'll be here in 8, but man, this one is an absolute banger. 10 out of 10 from Nintendo. I don't know if it's a 10 out of 10. We'll give it a 9.5. 9.5 out of 10. Definitely gets an A. That tree section, though. Nah, okay. That tree section is not my favorite. Uh-oh. It's okay. Defensive item. We're good. We're taking the fast strats. This guy knows what he's doing, believe it or not. You know, some of the boneheaded plays that I've had, you know, in the past haven't really happened this session. Felt like I've just been able to lock in. Oh boy, first place, you are in for a treat. First place, you are in for it now, champ. Oh, it ain't getting any better. It is not getting any better, Mila. I'm gonna steal your box, too. Are you kidding? Wow. I guess that's karma. I kind of deserve that. This little tree section, I don't know. It's just ain't it for me. I feel like it's a little too dense. The density just doesn't need to be that way. Like, you can still have the trees, but like, I still hit them all the time. It feels awful, the time trial. Alright, big items here. And those items aren't that big. Oh my gosh, everybody's right here. Ooh! No, get away from me, get away from me, get away from me. Get away from me, get away from me, get away from me. Oh my gosh. No. Woo! Ah! That was as close as it's ever gotten. Unfortunate 8th, but an hour and 48 minutes into this session, still haven't gotten hit by a star. Now this track I definitely didn't want to be repeated, but you know, we're definitely going to see a lot more repeats if we continue on, you know, past the 2-hour mark, and God forbid we hit 3 hours. I gotta go to bed sometime soon. This might turn into a 2-parter if this gets to 3 hours. Would make a really good sleep video though. Thousands of people would fall asleep to my voice. Not thousands. We are not there yet. But you know what I mean. Maybe some people are asleep listening to this video right now. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Good morning. Anyway. Nice. Always good to see those land. Actually, I'm taking a risk here. That was not worth it. Why did I do that? Dropped a defensive item and a first place mushroom. Come on, buddy. Stop throwing for content. Uh-oh. Not a good spot for that to happen. Still in first though, so I can't really complain. People with stars are a little further back, so I think we'll be safe once again this race. Don't wanna say anything too early though. I gotta stay away from this guy. He definitely use all those fireballs and completely destroy me. Should have taken a different path. Oh, okay. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, good. We salvaged it. Maybe we get 2 here. I think I used that too early. Okay, nice. We definitely take those 2s. And here we go. Toad Circuit once again. Sonic over here is hopping on the City Tripper. I've gotten to really like the City Tripper. Yeah, a good friend of stream, Shoobs, recommended it to me. And he said you should try the City Tripper. I'm like, alright, whatever. You know, never really done anything outside of Bitty Buggy or Teddy Buggy at that point. And I was like, hold on. This kind of rocks. I messed with it. Okay, you gotta be careful. Definitely gunning for it, and they got it. Sweet. Somehow still in first, though. I think they got hit by something. Leave a cheeky banana right there. Okay, I thought they had a red shell for a second. That made me nervous. Still holding on to that mushroom. If you're in first, that's a smart thing to do. But if you're in limbo with first and second, then I'd let it go. Wow. That would have been absolutely devastating. But you know what's devastating for this guy? It's this blue shell right here. But he had a mushroom, so it's okay. Now he doesn't have a defensive item though. Oh, he does! Nar! Well, okay, I guess he's gonna win, unless I fall. Insane shell right here, but nope. Stay out of the way for when he throws it back. And we'll get second place again. You know, for waiting all this time, for waiting for almost 2 hours and getting a ton of repeats, we finally get the best track in the game. Oh, it feels so good to be playing Mushroom Gorge once again. I'm gonna miss this little thing in Mario Kart World. I don't know who wouldn't. It still hurts my soul they added the track that shall not be named to Mario Kart World and not Mushroom Gorge. Like, genuinely, how do you do that with a good conscience? Make it! Okay, nice. The other guy failed it too, so we're sitting pretty. First place Mushroom. That's all we're sitting pretty with. It's most likely a coin anyway, but hopefully we get a defensive item. That'd be insane luck. No. Even though we've already had insane luck today, just... Oh, ouch. Ouch. No, I used it too late! Dude, I'm actually griefing right now. It's okay, we're on Mushroom Gorge. Nothing bad really happens on this track. This is the best track of all time, in my humble opinion. Oh my gosh. You just happen to have that red, right? Yep, and I just happen to land in the smallest crevice possible. I straight up was just backing up. Shameless bagging right there. Alright, well now we're in territory to get hit by a star. So, let's try and take a cut. Oh no! I can't take the cut in that! It's okay though, we aren't getting hit by a star. Yikes. Worst placement of the... No, we did worse on Sky High Sunday. One of the worst placements of the day, puts on one of the best tracks, so it doesn't really matter. We're still doing good. Well, look who's back. Back again. Music Park, which, like I said, isn't the worst track to play 3 times in a row. Wasn't bad the second time, definitely won't be bad the third. Hopefully we can actually get a win here, though. I don't think we got a win on here last time. It's been so long. I mean, at this point, I'm wondering, do I just, like, look to get hit by a star at this point? It's kind of absurd how long we've gone at this point. Like, I think, like, alright, we're getting towards the end, but, like, you know, I can't fall for gambler's fallacy. Past results do not influence future results. Also, how did I not hit that guy's red shell right there? That is astounding. That's fair. So, you know what? This video very well could go on for another 2 hours. I might have to take a break, though, soon. Gotta get my bearings together. Okay, wow, thanks. Okay, we'll fly so that hopefully whoever's in that star can't get close. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, I thought it was way too low. I didn't think I had the hops. It's okay, we're good. We're chilling right now. Now we're not. I hate this item. Just gonna throw it backward. Great. Go ahead, pass me. See how that works. Just hopping eternally right there. Give me a second. Okay, I didn't even get a trick. Please? No, still got third. Alright, so I just got done taking like a 10-minute break. I just need a little bit of a breather. You know, as one needs after 2 hours of Mario Kart. But, I did get to watch my baseball team come back. If any of you know anything about baseball, it was the bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, And the Seattle Mariners were leading my Minnesota Twins 6-3. And the Twins came back. They tied the game with only 1 out left. Cool, thanks. And they tied the game. And then in the 10th inning, they scored 6 more runs. So as of right now, it is 12-6. I find it hard to believe that the Twins will squander this. But you never know. I need to focus on not squandering, not getting hit by a star. That's what I need to focus on. Because we definitely are back in star territory. And this obviously is a new room. I don't think I'd be able to join the same room 10 minutes later. And it probably wouldn't have the same players in it. That's great, thanks. Oh wait, there are 2 people with stars behind me, and there's somebody with a star ahead of me. This might be it. Okay, right now. 2 people with stars ahead of me. Are you kidding? Oh, we gotta pull one right here. Both using theirs right there. Okay, we should be safe. This makes me feel so much... Be a shock. Come on. Dude, he's not using it. He's gonna wait. He used it. You absolute madman. Go, 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 go. Wow, that was actually kind of underwhelming. I went from like 6th to still being in 6th. Okay, I went from 6th to being back here. No, 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 no. Oh, oh, oh my gosh! No way! Dude, the game actually wants me to win this. There's no way. I'm getting 11th, but wow. I can't believe I avoided them. Like, they might have somehow grazed me, but the rules are the hit has to register, and I did not spin out there in any way, shape, or form. So we're still good. Choco Mountain. You know, surprisingly enough, we haven't gotten this one yet today. We got 3 music parks, 2 of a lot of other tracks. But not even one of these, until now. I'm sure there's a ton of tracks we haven't even played yet, but... Yeah, I wonder how many tracks we've even gone through. Maybe like 40-ish, if I had to guess? I have no idea, I just work here. But we're pulling mushrooms in 8th, which is definitely a recipe for getting hit by a star. Which is what we don't want. And we're pulling more mushrooms in 8th. That's awesome. Do you have a star or banana? Person right there. Well, I just got hit by a banana, so. More mushrooms. How many mushrooms are we gonna pull? Have we pulled anything besides mushrooms this race? Let's take a shot at what we pull here. Mushrooms, maybe? No. Well, we did pull mushrooms. But we did pull what we actually wanted as well. Nope, get away from me. If I'd used that a second later. Oh, you have a star too. Oh, these item pulls are saving me right now. This is a much better room than before, so we might have to start stressing. And there's no box, dude. That's a bullet. So we're good. Star behind me as well. Trying to get out of your way. Okay, I did, but at what cost? Uh-oh. No, I didn't mean to do that. I mean, I voted the star, but I'm now very much in last. I don't think I'm catching up to anybody. Yikes, that was an ugly race. Ugly in the sense of our placement. We did avoid the star, which is impressive in my book. Of course it was this track. Of course this is one of the tracks that we have to play twice, because why not? Right? Some goober in the lobby just had to vote for this. Because out of all of the options presented, out of the 4 other options presented, they said, yes, this is the track that I want to play. I would like to burn my eyeballs, they said. sure enough, here we are. Pulling more mushrooms. So who doesn't need a good old speed boost on a track that's literally all tricking? Gotta stay away from you. I mean, like, the one saving grace of this track, in this one specific instance, is that there is, like, if I can take alternate paths from people, so if there's somebody with a star, I can just choose a different path. It's that easy. Oh! We're good, though. We're good. Oh! Oh, would you look at that? Something actually good happened on this abomination that they call a track? Hmm? The one who shall not be named? Alright, first just got blued. Maybe we actually get a decent placement here. I shouldn't have said that. We're getting last. We're gonna get last and we're gonna get starred. It's both gonna happen. Okay, I need to move away. Oh, no, 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 no! No. Did not need that to transpire. Didn't get a dodge item either. Might get rough, might get rough. Might get rough. It's looking okay right now. Ooh. That's rough. Somehow got fourth, but honestly, we're chilling. I can't believe we avoided that Rosalina, though. That was so close. Waluigi Pinball is definitely a track where I feel like I could get hit by a star just because of that ending straight away. Because if I get hit by a pinball there, I'm just a sitting duck. For anybody who wants to come in and just knock me over and end this stupid little challenge. But you know what? Honestly, it wouldn't be the worst thing right now. It's already past midnight, and I have an early morning tomorrow. But that'd be really lame of me if I purposely, you know, altered my play so I could end the challenge for my own personal reasons. That'd be ridiculous. How did I not get hit right there? Oh my gosh. Well, we are in first, somehow. I guess we were the only ones to not get hit. Where'd my boomerang go? Okay. See ya. Nice defensive item right there. Beat the odds. Beat the guy in second. Got a little bit of a lead here. Not enough of a lead to tank a blue shell, but enough of a lead for me to be proud of myself. This room has been much more difficult than the other rooms I've been a part of, and the VR reflects that 100%. So I'm just trying to do my best to stay ahead. And mostly not get hit by the star. I definitely won't be getting hit by any stars if I just keep front running. Front running with 10 coins, what could be better? Yeah, second place just entered that cannon. I'll watch out for these traps though. These players are definitely going to be a little sneaky. I will say, with the time that I've spent with Wiggler, I've enjoyed him. Like, I feel like if I closed my eyes and pretended this was Yoshi, or any of the, like, quote-unquote best characters in this game, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Oh boy. Okay, wait. That's for you. Are you joking? Is there anybody in stars? Not yet. Somebody definitely could pull one, including this guy. Nope. Alright, we'll take third. So, Neo Bouncer City. I can't even remember if we played this one already. I think not, which is kind of a good thing. I don't like this track very much. This track could be so much better if literally they just made one change. If it didn't rain. If it didn't rain on this track, it would actually be really, really good. But the slippery physics on this little section right here, come on, man. Did we really need that? Like, I've learned how to drive it, so it's not like a skill issue for me. I mean, sometimes it definitely is, but usually it's not anymore. It's just annoying to drive. Let's get clear from that. Maybe I can snipe you from here? Oh, that was close. Smart bounce almost... Are you kidding? Practically humping the other side of the road. I still get hit. Still get hit. Oh. At least we're not getting hit by a star territory because everybody else has moved on. Actually, we're kind of in... We're actually doing pretty well. I didn't realize how many people actually left this room. Okay, there's no way we're bombing me in last. Okay, good. That got everybody. I feel pretty good. Oh, you have a star. Easy get. Just trying to mushroom so that you leave me alone. Alright, we're safe. Good for this race. We will take a 5th place. Alright. If more people don't join this room, I will switch again. Alright. Moo Moo Meadows. We could have played this track early on. I think we actually did. Just been so long. I actually totally forgot to switch rooms. I just kind of blanked out for a second. But, I mean, there might be like 1 or 2 more people in here. If not, this is a good room, so I definitely... The people in this room are definitely going to target me if they have a star, instead of in the previous room, some of them were like just driving normally if they had a star. So hopefully we can stay afloat. 4th place box, that's exactly what we wanted. So we can take this little funky shortcut right over here. Shells. There it is. There it is. I don't even know what to do with this red. Guy ahead of me is definitely going to defend him. Or maybe he won't. There, I hit you. Oh my gosh. Give me a break. Star. No. Ouch. Okay, maybe I'm just getting a little tired right now. Oh, no mini turbo either. Come on. Ouch, we're definitely getting last. Wait. Yes, sir. We definitely take our 7s. Bang. Bang. Bang! We are definitely starting to run out of tracks because I feel like we're seeing more repeats than we are actually seeing new tracks at this point, which is crazy. I thought the banana video was crazy. I think this might be... I don't want to say double because I don't remember how long the banana video was. All I know is that it was kind of ridiculously long. This is 100% ridiculously long. This has just kind of been a ridiculous session overall, just with everything that's gone on, but that's just kind of Mario Kart for you. Everything that happens is ridiculous, including Big Al 42 throwing all of his red shells and all of his fireballs at me getting stranded in the off-road. That's probably worst case scenario, getting stranded in the off-road during a shortcut, because then people with stars take the cut and bam. There I go. Please? Yes, sir. Okay, get away from me. using that star. I actually have a bit of ground. We're good. Bye. Oh my gosh. Get away from me. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No!